Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. I'm going to attempt to show you how to draw this. It's almost like a ribbon that's been folded, and this is a double. But just take your freehand tool, set on 100%. Your 100% is your freehand smoothing. It's going to take away your, see how bad that is? I'm going to start over. That's not too bad. And just to show you what I mean by freehand smoothing, if we turn that to like, I think, defaults like that. I mean, look how rough it is, how many more nodes there are. So this might actually work right here. I'm going to look at it a little closer, grab our shape tool, maybe take away, whoop, I didn't think it had enough line or enough curvature to worry about it. Let's call that good. Now take your extrude tool, which is underneath your shadow flyout, and just go straight down. Now, that's not what you want. You want to go up to here and go right here, which is kind of like a push and pull. That's too far and kind of hard to imagine what it's going to look like. I really think my curvature is too far away, but we're going to call that good. Now, it's not perfect. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to go to effects, or excuse me, go to object and break the extrude group apart. By doing that, I got rid of my original line, which is going to kill us if we don't get rid of it. Now, I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key. I found it's just easier, whoop, went too far, just to delete those lines. Take a 2-point line and just go from right there to right there. It should snap to it. Now, you got to think about things you shouldn't be able to see. We shouldn't be able to see that, shouldn't be able to see that. And the extrude tool does this. It has kind of like broken lines. If you engulf it all, it'll take it all away, but it'll just take away enough of it at a time. Now we got one more line that you shouldn't be able to see that I need to delete. Let me zoom in here. And you could also do this with the shape tool. Well, I want that line. I went too far. But what I'm trying to do is get different effects. Now what I'm going to do is take my shape tool. Okay, I'm going to have to click on it or select it, go up to object, group, and ungroup it. Then I can take my shape tool and take this line and see what I have a double line. So I'm going to take this line, I can see the arrow. I'm just going to kind of move it over a little bit. Make it more on that, kind of like that counter. Now I shouldn't have a leak. So let's get the Smart Fill tool and let's fill that in. I don't have a leak. I'm going to move it over. Okay, I don't have a leak. Sometimes you're going to have a leak when you do that. So fill this in. I'm going to take this little bit of a curve. I'm not very proud of this one, but you'll get the idea. I'm going to select that little bit of a curve and I'm going to go to the interactive fill tool and I'm going to put a little bit of darkness on it. Like it's being kind of hidden. That's too far. Now I'm going to grab this one. It's almost easier sometimes to go off of it, grab it with your pick tool, get the interactive fill tool, and add a little darkness to that. I missed it. Whenever you miss it, it'll come up with it. That doesn't look too bad. You could actually do this a little bit. And see, you don't think it's got it selected, but it did. And let's put a little bit of darkness on it, just a little bit around that corner. See, we can go way out there, go way out here. Just put a little bit of darkness. Now, if you wanted to do this on a double ribbon, you would start with a double ribbon. And I really wish I hadn't deleted my first hand drawn. That looks pretty good. And it doesn't really work if you group this together, Control G, Control D to duplicate it. hold down the control button and mirror it. It kind of works, but you'd actually have to take this and ungroup it all because you want to keep that interactive fill tool done. And then you could take these two and left click, no fill, right click, left click, right click, and then just join these nodes. And see, the extrude tool puts an extremely amount of nodes on there. And then just bring that over. Take this interactive fill tool. Hopefully this won't leak. Get your, this will be a little good lesson on how you could get a little darkness on both directions, is to take the interactive fill tool now and go from each side, but put dark over here, put dark over here. This doesn't make a lot of sense at first, but then let's bring in that orange to there and orange to there. Now we need to expand our black out a little bit. That doesn't look half bad. I think it's actually better than the one I practiced on. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.